Oh my God, it's the man.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hey, Paul.
You ready?
Yeah. How's this?
Much better.
Listen, don't get me started.
Hi, Carlos. Hi, Bosco.
Hey, Paul.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing
Good. So we used your music as part of a video of my studio and
cool.
your SM7 recording of that Silver Sky slide part in the Sunflower today, and it was fantastic.
Man, I'm a huge fan of the Silver Sky. I've got my trim set up now where if I pull back, the E string goes up a half a tone, the B a full, and I think the G a major third. So I'm really digging that, and I just it's nice to have another color, you know.
I'm sure it is. So Bosco, I've got questions I've never asked you. You and I have had a couple hundred conversations in our lives.
Yeah, I felt funny because I told Jess I didn't know what to ask you. I felt
you've asked me just about everything, but let's dig deep here because we're friends, okay?
All right.
So, you're from Kentucky.
Yeah.
When you do a Kentucky barbecue order, what do you order?
Oh, I get ribs and burgoo and mutton. We have mutton here, which is like lamb, I guess baby lamb. I don't know a lot about food, but it's delicious.
What's the second one? I heard the ribs. What's the second one?
Burgoo.
What's burgoo?
It's like a barbecue soup or stew. I'm assuming that it's just the leftovers of every bit that they cooked that day, but I like it. I think it might be a regional thing. I know
it is a regional thing. It sounds delicious.
Pretty good. I'm a fan.
So my mother used to serve me rapid band scrapple, which is a Texas, Maryland thing. Do you guys have scrapple in Kentucky?
No, we don't even have Scrabble. None of us can spell. I'm kidding. Don't use that. People will be hating me in this video.
Tell everybody the story of the guitar phone number on the back of your green CE.
I was in Nashville and experiencing some hard times, and I got rid of this guitar. But before I'd gotten rid of it, I was on the bus one day with my friend, and it was before like everyone had programmable cell phones, but people had phones. And anyway, I needed to write his number down. I didn't have a lot of time, so I took the input jack out of like a little practice amp, and I rolled it on the back of this guitar. Where's it at? I'm trying to find it. But anyway, don't call that number. There it is. But I scratched that number on the guitar and I lost this. I put it in a pawn shop, as you do sometimes. Not proud of it, but I lost it for about 10 years. And this kid from a guitar center called the number on the back of the guitar, which my buddy still had the same phone number, which is kind of amazing in our line of work. A lot of phone number changes. But he told me where it was at, and I went back and got it. And then I met you a couple years later through Paul Miles and Bev. But yeah, this is my 97. It's my main. It's my baby. But it's still, I mean, the thing looks brand new, and it's, other than the neck is not so new looking. But it's it was pretty wild that I got it back, and then we met, and then the Dallas Guitar Show, the first one we ever went to, the guy that I pawned this to in Nashville, Derek, who's a vintage guitar dealer, he just, you know, he bought this one to help me out. He was there, and I walked by, and he was like, and he saw us together, and he, you know, he knew the full deal about the guitar and being a fan and all. So your big circles, the circle of light. Can we use that? We're going to get sued. I'm sorry.
No, you're not going to get sued. So
I think like 4 notes
that
up.
story's starting to become legend, and I just wanted to for you to tell everybody. I think it's a great story.
I'm glad my friend Buzzy, Mike Buswell, kept his phone number. But I have a few more PRS now, and I like them too. But this is always number one. It's got the Dragon ones, and it has the weird potentiometer we found out. It just sounds different. It's a very special guitar.
Cool. I know that when you won the Guitar Center King of the Blues thing, that you were not in the best financial condition. What was the job that you had right prior to that? Weren't you in a lighting truss or something?
Yeah, for a while. Actually, that plaque behind me is from Brooks and Dunn. I did lights for a lot of country bands in the 2000s onward, and then I had my son Gabriel, and I moved back home. And I had to quit doing lights. I broke my leg on a Kenny Chesney tour in Hershey, Pennsylvania, because it's the happiest place in the world to have a leg break. It was just weird. I was like, I don't know. It seemed weird to me. I was so happy to be there, and I broke my leg. But I came home, and then I didn't really know what I was going to do. I was a dad, and I was trying to be a guitar player. So I went to school to be a biomedical engineer. And there was a guitar contest, and I was broke, and I was like a college kid at almost 30. So I ended up using the money to go to Disney World, because that seems like a good way to get ahead in the world, is blow your money at a amusement park. But I had a good time.
Did you ever get your biomedical degree?
Yeah, well, do you remember, not to bring up bad stuff, but anytime anything medical happens, I'll call you and be like, hey, Paul.
You always have good ideas. Can you plug in the guitar for a second?
Yeah.
The reason I bring it up for everybody is this is a extraordinarily good guitar player. I don't think people really understand what's going on, although, for everybody's knowledge, he's been. Slide. Do that same tone with a slide. Play. All right, Bosco. Questions you've never heard from me. Now you get to ask me some questions I've never heard from you.
All right. I thought about being all serious and stuff, but I can't do it. It's not me. So here we go. Here are the rules, Paul. You have to answer these questions within 5 seconds.
All right.
All right. They're going to be very rapid fire. This is going to be some real heavy psychological analysis type stuff here. So here we go. Kittens or puppies?
Puppies.
Okay, you got it in. Just in time. All right, puppies. Here we go. Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath?
Led Zeppelin.
All right.
Unless we're playing Black Sabbath, and then the rules change.
It's maybe the best debut album ever. Well, that's not the debut album though. Well, Black Sabbath is the Paranoid album is my favorite.
Yeah, but I Bombay we. Sorry, love that.
Sorry. I'm trying to get an Ozzy cover band going, but no one will hire me. I don't understand.
Like a drummer who locks his keys in a car when he can't get the bass player out. Yeah.
That was really, I think that's all I got. Those were 2 questions. What was the biggest growing pain about, like when you get so big, even though you're, PRS is like heavyweights now, but you started in a building in Annapolis that you showed me while we had ice cream one day.
That's right.
Yeah, Superman ice cream. This man loves the Superman. What's the growing pain? What was the hardest thing about getting bigger?
Learning how to deal with all different kinds of people and trying to keep it with a heart.
That's all I got, man. But I found you.
Second questions for you.
All right.
Ham or turkey?
Ham.
Potato salad or egg salad?
I don't eat either.
Not a fair answer. I asked you one or the other.
Potato salad in. I ain't eating no eggs. This turned into an Abbott and Costello routine, sadly. Who's on first?
Me. Who's on second? Is that Cheech and Chong? Do you really? Can you play the Cheech and Chong?
Try to tell me how to live. But I don't listen to him because my head is like a sieve. Here ain't my eye. I'm sorry. I'm a hack. Sorry.
It's been a long day, and you are the big joy of my life. I love it.
Joy? Oh, okay.
No. I'm actually being serious. This is fun.
I'm having a good time.
If you can kick into Cheech and Chong, I mean, you've got a photographic memory. Did you actually learn that tune, or you just remembered it?
I don't know, man. I think I remember the keys of stuff pretty well. So it's kind of, when I was a kid, like to tune a guitar, I was such a fan of Leonard Skinner that I would always use the Breeze because it's an A. Or, if you want to tune a guitar, D, Sweet Home, both of those are in standard. So I just kind of remembered to do that. And then when I was a kid, I was in chorus. And I always find it easier than some, maybe harder than some too, but to find the note or sing the harmony or, like, remember when you were a kid and you first heard the Beatles and you'd like hear it with one speaker out and you'd be like, hey, all the instruments are here, but none of the vocals, or because of the way the recordings were. I remember having a stereo in my mom's, she had the blue and the red Beatles albums, the greatest hits. And the pictures fascinated me because they're the same picture, different ages kind of thing. But I could only hear the vocals on all that early stuff. And it was better than the instruments to me.
He's talking about the inside. Yeah. So are you aware that at their height, I played with Leonard Skinner?
Yeah. I remember we were talking about Ed King, rest in peace, Mr. King.
Yeah, so he let me play on, they called me the Breeze, right?
Yeah.
Breeze. And I played this solo, played really well that night. And I opened my eyes and Rosington was giving me the finger, and it was about an inch from my face, my nose. I didn't understand what was going on, but they told me, no, that's good. If you play really well, he gives you the finger. So I thought that was good.
Like big called an MFer in certain circles. Like, that guy's a real MFer. Like, in musical terms, that's good. Like, if you were at the DMV and someone came up beside you and someone said, that guy that just sat down's a real MFer, it might mean something different. Anyway, I digress.
So The thing that blew me away was that they brought a tuba player up, and he was playing boom, 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 ba-doom, boom, 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 over country rock. It was country bass and rock guitar. That's where the term came from.
Leon Wilkes was a great bass player, man, and evidently sold a lot of ice cream in his day. He was an ice cream salesman too. I don't know, I read that in a book. But yeah, the tuba bass, I played with a New Orleans guy named Joe Hunter that played bass and tuba and almost interchangeably. He was really good at it. I'm sure he still is, but I haven't played with him in a little while.
When this COVID thing's over, I want you back in the studio, Bosco. It's
I miss it, man. This is as close as we've been. We saw each other in March, which that was really cool.
On the phone a lot.
Huh?
We've been on the phone a lot.
Yeah. I know. We're chatty. We like to chat it up if this hasn't.
All right, so I'm going to do something highly unusual, all right? I want Bev to join us. Bev, show your face.
This wasn't something that we agreed on.
I don't care.
I'm not prepared for this.
I'll ask you a question, Bev.
No.
When you brought Bosco to the first experience, and the rule was that you had to tell me about all the bands, and you broke the rule, had you heard him play before, or had you only heard that there was a promise he was that good?
I had never heard him play live, but I did my homework and watched many videos. And I figured it was better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
I also wrote several handwritten letters, which the art of handwritten letter writing is gone, kids. You need to do that. It endears you to people. Write a letter. I really didn't.
Bosco, I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you going to keep that hair that way?
I don't know. My kids like me with hair. I don't know. It feels weird having hair, which I don't have a lot of it. I know.
I feel like if you added a mullet, it would be really hip.
I'm trying to get that Kentucky waterfall back, girl. You know, from a party in the back. Bam, bam. Y'all not from around here are
My song.
It's a co-write
song.
It's a co-write.
All right, it's a co-write. Please play some more slide, and we're out of here. Our goodbye to everybody as you play and slide. Here we go.
Whoa.
You blew Paul up. He couldn't handle it.
I'm sorry. Maybe something he ate.